What's up guys, PlayStation Studios News here, and today's video is going to go over some new information regarding Haven Studios and some Gran Turismo news and some other news. First of all, we're going to start off with Haven Studios. We already knew they had around 50 employees and they're working on a games as a service game, but recently it was announced that they had hired some people from Ubisoft. For example, an animation director and an art director that has worked, both of them have worked actually on Assassin's Creed, over 5 games minimum, both of them. One of them has worked on 8 Assassin's Creed games and the other one has worked on 5, and they've also worked on Rainbow Six Siege, so this will bolster their team. When we heard about this game, it sounded a bit similar to Dreams. I'm hoping it's not like Dreams. I'm hoping it's an actual original game and not a game that can create more games. Moving on to more news revealed this week, Horizon Forbidden West had more info released regarding the improvement to fights, exploration, and more features like the grappling hook and the gliding. I already talked about this in a previous video, so I'm not going to talk about it again. Same with the Returnal 2.0 update, which had photo mode added and also a suspense cycle. The Returnal update, that is very good. I have yet to play Returnal, so when I do play it, this will be very helpful for when I do play it. And Horizon Forbidden West, there's not a lot of info, so I'm just looking forward to more information released regarding that. We did get an update on who is making the God of War PC port, and that is Jetpack Interactive. This is good news for PlayStation Studios because this means that Santa Monica is just focusing on the next God of War. They are supervising the PC port, but that's just natural because they want to make sure the game comes out good. But in terms of just working on the PC port, they're not actually working on it. They're just focusing on Ragnarok, which is really good. Moving on to more news, PlayStation Studios were nominated for a lot of awards in the Develop Star Awards, and they did win 3 awards. Spider-Man won an award, Returnal won 2 awards, including a Game of the Year. So that is already a Game of the Year. We already knew that Ratchet & Clank did win a Game of the Year before in another award ceremony, but now Returnal has a Game of the Year under its belt. We also found out that PlayStation Studios developers will increase by almost 20%. This is because they want to make sure the teams are bigger and they can make better games that way, and also at a faster rate. And Sony are investing heavily in all the teams across the board. Also, PlayStation Studios sold 18.1 million games in the first half of fiscal year 2021, so this is April 2021 to September 2021. This is lower than last year, but obviously not a lot of the big games have come out yet. For example, Horizon, GT7 and some other games, so it's not too bad for PlayStation Studios games because from that list that only includes Returnal, Ratchet & Clank, Deathloop, I think. So actually Deathloop wouldn't even count towards PlayStation Studios games as far as I know. Maybe it does, but and obviously the backlog of games, so I would say that's quite good. And also when Horizon does come out and GT7 is it actually is the biggest franchise in PlayStation history, so that would probably sell quite well considering it's on the PS4 and PS5, and Horizon is also on the PS4, PS5, so that will easily sell by April, probably 5 to 10 million in my opinion. Also, we did find out the exact amount of cars in GT7, which is 420 cars. There will also be 90 track routes. So this is compared to Gran Turismo Sport, which came out in 2017. This is 2.5 times more because GT Sport had 168 cars, and the track routes, there was only 29 in GT Sport, and this is obviously 3 times more in GT7. Also, I just want to go over the fact that there's going to be more variety of options when customizing your cars. This was kind of reported again in my previous videos. Lastly, I just want to go over a little bit of news that was reported yesterday pretty much from Ted Price, that the Dr. Octopus fight in the Spider-Man game was firstly planned to be taking place all over New York, so a bit similar to the Spider-Man 2 movie. I'm guessing it was meant to be more like that, but at the same time that would have taken a lot of time and effort to get that done. But I am happy how the game actually ended. It was more simple, laid back, but obviously it was still very good, and I think they can save those ideas for Spider-Man 2 and onwards. Alright, that is it for the video, guys. Please like and subscribe and comment down in the comment section down below what you'd like to see from me in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and peace.